And this is the global forecast for August 2017. Let's get the basics out of the way. Let's get the easy stuff out of the way. Pluto's going retrograde in Capricorn. Neptune's going retrograde in Pisces. Uranus is standing still at the start of the month, getting ready to go retrograde in Aries. Saturn's going to stand still at the end of August and stop going retrograde and start moving forward again in mid-late Sagittarius. None of this is a problem. Jupiter is moving forward in mid-late Libra and accelerating. Jupiter is going to be covering the area of 16 to 22 degrees of Libra, and in the first week of this month it's going to be squaring Pluto. So all of those people whom since November have been under a great degree of intense, extreme, almost compulsive, obsessive pressure and gravity, the last couple of weeks of July and the first week of August are really sorting things out once and for all. And by the time you're into mid-August, you should all start noticing a decrease in the potentials for crises and trauma and the intensity of this year. At the end of this month, at the end of August, Jupiter and Saturn will sextile each other. And if you're one of these people born around the 14th, 12th of February, 14th, 13th of April, 14th of June, 14th of August, 14th of October, 13th of December. If you're born around those times, then it's a good time for doing a little bit of financial or business dealings. Mars is in Leo all month. Quite like that. That's nice enough. On its own, it's a nice enough position. Making nice aspects to Saturn and Jupiter throughout the month. Healthy. Venus is in Cancer all month. No big deal. But then we get to the big ones. Mercury's going retrograde on August the 12th. It's going to go retrograde at 11 degrees of Virgo, opposite Neptune, weekly. And then Mercury will go retrograde throughout early Virgo. So those people born, those Geminis born in May, Virgos born in August, Sagittarians in November, and Pisces in February, you're all going to be affected big time by the Mercury retrograde, and it is not a month for taking action. If you must, then make decisions or choices, but don't take action until the second week of September. And ideally, no one should change course at this time, not on a Mercury retrograde. It is also it's most inconvenient for a Mercury retrograde because, of course, we also have the eclipses. Now, the eclipse of the moon on the 7th of August at 15 degrees of Aquarius, with the moon at 15 Aquarius, the sun at 15 Leo, and Mars at 11 Leo. So the eclipse of the moon is not only opposite the sun, it's also opposite Mars. It does suggest that a number of individuals are going to get affected, and it's quite a fiery and feisty lunar eclipse. It's going to be affecting a lot of personal charts, individual charts. And a number of people are probably going to say or do something they'd later regret, born of impatience or impulsiveness. The solar eclipse on the 21st of August is much more significant for the planet. It deals much more with the horoscopes of leaders, corporates, governments, and the bigger picture. Sun conjunct Moon at the very end of Leo. Now, this does land on a very strong position in a number of famous politicians' charts, so I will be covering this month. But these eclipses are actually rather big. The closer we get, I've seen quite a lot of eclipses in my time now, including total eclipses over the UK, and I've seen them actually act like damp squibs. And then I've seen the results of them come through months later. I don't think these are going to be damp squibs. I think these are going to be significant. And I do suspect that for many, many people, the world's going to be a very different place by the end of August than it is at the start. So although this is probably going to fall on deaf ears, I appeal for calm, rational behaviour, because the eclipses either take place just before a Mercury retrograde or right smack in the middle of it. And rash decisions taken at this time simply will not work out the way they intend. It's probably the craziest time of the year, folks. And to be honest, by the time we're into the second week of September, I'm going to be saying that 85% of the challenges of 2017 are over. But this next month and the eclipses, they're big. And there's going to be some shake-ups. So watch this space. Keep smiling. Negativity can't exist where there's humour. And let's just do our best to keep the world sane, make the world a better place. All right, catch you later, world. Bye.